Recording in progress. Jeremy's wearing his headphones again, so we don't get to hear it on the echo, but recording is in progress. Welcome to the Tilt Report, episode 12 with James and Jeremy. I am James. He is, of course, Jeremy. He has much cooler hair than I do. I actually don't have any hair, which is why I wear hats. I'm wearing my heart hat today. This is a hat that got me, but yeah, opening day for baseball. We're stoked. We're excited. We're fucking pumped. I've been working since 7 a.m. working on fucking sorting algorithms, which is just the worst goddamn thing. Jeremy, do you know anything about code?
I do not. I cannot say I do, so I can't help.
Let me drop some knowledge on you, all right? Sorting algorithms are the bane of coding's existence, all right? Like, they are like such a hot ticket, like there's such a big thing in code. And as somebody who is self-taught coding, I'm not good enough to really work on sorting algorithms. All right. There's like full, like tribal, like fucking religion dedicated sorting algorithms. And I'm not that complex. All right. So when I have to do a sorting algorithm for a fucking optimizer, it takes me some time. So I've been just face deep in my Python sims trying to get this fucking sorting algorithm done. And for DraftKings, it's done, but now I have to do FanDuel before lock. And I'm tired, man. So how are you today?
I'm doing great. I reserved 4 entries into like some $5 20 max MLB contest for opening day just for you. I popped into the Paydirt Discord. I thought opening day was yesterday, got made fun of. And then I'm back today to play some opening day MLB DFS. So I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm fucking stoked. I just recorded the tutorial video for the tools. So that'll be up before this is up. It's actually processing right now. But there's some really cool things built over at the site. So if you haven't gotten a subscription over at paydrtfs.com, you should. You can get $10 off your first month with MLB 2023 all caps at checkout. So do that. Shameless plug. So outside of that, you've had some discussions about pop sockets. So what I haven't actually seen these. What is your stance on pop sockets?
I am very pro pop socket. I sent out a tweet, I think a few days ago. I think I said, I don't know how anyone holds their phone without a pop socket. I have a pretty large phone. It's a Pixel 7, but of course I got a lot of jokes about my hand size and, you know, all this crazy stuff. But here, this is a pop socket, this thing on the back, this thing right here. It retracts, makes it easy for me to hold my phone with one hand, and I can type really easily. So I got the classic jokes about, you know, one-handed typing. What am I doing with my other hand? So I won't go into that. But I got a lot of hate on Twitter from many people in the DFS industry that they don't use pop sockets. Adam Levitan told me in the Discord, Jeremy, we're athletes here. We can hold our phone with more. We can hold our phone without a freaking pop socket. Dink scolded me on the ETR NBA show. Cody Mann said it was one of the most egregious takes that he's ever seen on Twitter. So it seems like the DFS industry is very anti-pop socket. But I do have a few supporters. Saul Goodman, pro pop socket. Justin McMahon, he's back on Twitter.
Oh wow,
he's pro pop socket. He hit me with a few likes on that tweet. So I got some people in my corner over here. What about you? You haven't heard of pop sockets apparently. Oh my gosh.
I have an enamel pop socket. All right. I have an OtterBox that connects to my pop socket. All right. I have like 10 pop sockets. In fact, I have Paydirt brand pop sockets that I have for my own phone. All right. Look, this is not a hand size thing. I have pretty big hands. All right. And like, why on earth would I hold my phone like a fucking pleb, like a poor person, without a pop socket? All right. I'm sorry that Adam Levitan over there, being an athlete, thinks that because he can fucking hit a tennis ball with a frying pan, that he's too good for the convenience of a pop socket. But bro, look, pop sockets are where it's at. And like, you'll figure it out eventually. I think this is the same discussion I think that we have whenever somebody's like, oh, I don't like cats. It's because you have never hung out with a cat. Like, it's because you've never just like relaxed with a cat sleeping next to you on the couch. Same thing with a pop socket. If you say that you're not into this, it's because you've never done it, bud.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. So pop sockets for sure. I'm pro pop socket. I think that they're a very good invention, and I think that you can even use them as an accessory, right? Like, this is my favorite pop socket. This is the one that I usually have. It's kind of like a little universe thing. All right, it's a solar system. It's pretty sick. But I have another one that's a lotus blossom. Like I said, I have Paydirt brand ones. I have some Pokemon ones. Like, it's like a ring. It's like an extra ring on your hand. So I'm very pro pop socket.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, Shrek 4224. He supports pop sockets. He said, "I'm a grown ass man. I have big hands, but he likes to customize his pop sockets too. Get some crazy things in there." And what I will say too is, I am more of an athlete than Adam Levitan. I would beat him in tennis any day of the week. I have my Carnegie Mellon tennis shirt on right now. Played tennis in college. He knows this. Whenever I get out to Denver, I'm going to challenge him to a tennis match, and I'm going to beat him. So no matter what, I'm pro pop socket. Doesn't matter if you're an athlete or not. Doesn't matter if you're small hands or not. I've had enough of this toxic masculinity BS. Have fun, dropping your phone on your face when you're laying in bed, all that kind of shit. I'm typing away, very easy with a pop socket. Just clear decision to me.
Yeah, absolutely, 100% agree. So now we have that out of the way.
Good.
I have, I have to eat crow here. I'm really bad at posting about the podcast, and I'm sorry about that. I will be better about that moving forward. It's been a stressful week with baseball starting up, and I feel you. We recorded the podcast on Monday, and I uploaded it and everything, and then I was so fucking balls deep in code that I just never got around to getting back on Twitter and posting about it. So that's my bad. I'll eat crow on that, but we are still here. Thank you guys for subbing and for downloading, everything like that. So let's get into the DFS stuff. So we do have baseball opening slate, obviously. Locks at 1 p.m. Eastern, 1:05 p.m. Eastern, I guess. 11 game slate. I mean, it's going to be the fucking nuts as usual. I'm regged in. I did not get into 555. I was going to do it last night, but then I didn't. So I guess I'm just in the 250. But I'm really excited. We also have NBA. If you still fucking hate yourself enough to be playing NBA at this point, yesterday's slate.
That was ridiculous. It was
the slate. No, it was the slate 2 nights ago where James Harden got ruled out after lock and DSJ got ruled out after the game started.
Oh, yes.
It's why do you guys insist on playing this shit? You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this to yourself. Get help. Why are you playing? And especially, why in the fuck would anybody play a fucking million the buying of $1,000 on March goddamn 29th? What do we do? Somebody posted yesterday. Somebody asked me in the Discord. They're like, they asked if somebody was a trap. I was like, no, man, playing NBA on March 29th is the trap. Everyone is a fucking trap, dude. You don't have to do this. Have you been playing?
I have been playing, but I haven't really. I have been playing less, I will say, for sure, because it's just been ridiculous. I mean, even yesterday, which was not as bad, but Keon Johnson broke his hand or something, or fractured his finger in shoot around. Kawhi Leonard was out for personal reasons at 8:30 p.m. It was ridiculous. There was a Millie Maker yesterday. I did not play the Millie Maker, so I'm not that sick. I just played 10 lineups in the lotto, just for a little bit of action. But it's pretty crazy right now. It's kind of ridiculous. And I think it takes very little skill at this point. You're just kind of throwing darts. Like, for example, I played 0.1% Damian Jones. I played 60% of him yesterday.
Yeah, it's just I thought that this year might be a little bit better towards the end of the season because we talked about this because the West is so tight. I thought it would be a little bit better. It has been worse. It has been worse. I'm amazed.
I think it's been worse because the tanking teams, they really want Victor Wembanyama, that like, top-notch prospect next to like LeBron or next to like, I don't know. You can't even really compare him. Next to Giannis, I guess. So they're going like all out tank, like the Pistons, Hornets. It's just it's craziness out there. Guys are just leaving the game in the middle with illness and not coming back. It's crazy. But today's just a 2-game slate, so I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to focus on MLB, sweat some golf a little bit, and that's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, what are your golf exposures this week? What did you take stands on? I looked at the models after I uploaded them because I didn't have time.
I am double the field on Corey Connors, double the field on Bo Hostler. I think there were a lot of people that played weather stacks this week. I am the opposite of that, so I just took the squeeze on like guys like Tyrrell Hatton, who people didn't want to play because he has like the bad weather wave, but he's the best player in the field. Yeah. But the good thing is this morning they delayed the start by 45 minutes and they're suspended again due to fog. So the weather sharks, they're in shambles, and I am sitting here with a lot of Sklansky bucks. So we'll see if I win. I probably won't, but that's totally okay.
Yeah, models love Hatton. Clearly, like he has the best odds in the field, so that they're gonna love him. But then they've been on Akshay Bhatia heavy.
Oh yeah.
7K. I think I could not have passed him up. They liked Corey Connors 10-1. That's fine. Like the only guy that I would have had a little like my stomach would have hurt rostering him would have been Will Gordon because
gosh,
it's he projects well because his birdie plus is like good, but he's not very good, man. It's super wide range of outcomes, but at 5% owned, I'll play him.
Yeah. He'll go like 4 birdies in a row and then shoot like a 10 on the next hole or something like that, and then you're tilted.
So we got a 2-game NBA slate, 6:30. We also have, if you're into this kind of thing, an 11-game hockey slate.
All right.
There is a 20K to first, 360. It's the $360 entry, 20K to first. So that's okay. There's also a 5K to first, $40, which looks pretty good. If you're into that, do your thing. There's some decent contests for hockey available today. But yeah, I mean today is baseball day. Definitely gonna jump in there and get my stuff put together. So I'm pretty excited about that. Do we have any tout drama to work through here? I don't think so. I haven't seen anything.
No, I don't think so. I have anything I think people have been focused in on or getting excited for opening day MLB. So I haven't seen anything out there now.
Mm-mm. No, I haven't either. The only thing that I have is I have a $500 bet against shit my money that the Celtics will not make it past round 2 of the playoffs. Which I guess is considered tout drama, but like the Celtics are fucking frauds, man. Like they're just gonna get trounced. But if they lose to the Nets in round 1, I will be insufferable for a week. Like I'll change my profile picture on Twitter. Like I'm gonna dedicate a page to it on Paydirt. Like I'll be the fucking worst person for like a week.
I mean, what I will say is if you win if you win a bet over shit my money, he deserves every needle he gets is what I'll say.
No, I fucking put my money where my mouth is. I'm not gonna like go out there and just like talk shit and then not put a bet on it. So I guess that's the only thing.
I love it.
What do you got for some closing thoughts here, man?
Closing thoughts. I just want to say that I feel completely validated that you're my friend with this pop socket take. I have been on the Pop Socket campaign in various Discords over the past 3 days. So I appreciate you supporting me. We're definitely Team Pop Socket. So those will be my closing thoughts.
Absolutely. Those are some good closing thoughts. My closing thoughts are going to be a breakfast take. All right.
Ooh, so all right.
Here's my breakfast take. Heavily in favor of pancakes over waffles. I think that waffles mostly suck outside of if you can get some really nice fresh Belgian waffles that are fluffy with some powdered sugar and some syrup and maybe some strawberries, maybe you take those over a good pancake. Can we be honest in saying that the only reason why Belgian waffles are even good is because they are closer to a pancake than a waffle? They are. They're just a pancake with little fucking divots in them to hold the syrup. So that's my take. I think the pancakes are far superior to waffles. And the reason why I didn't mention French toast is because French toast kicks the shit out of both so hard that it's like when you mention a rap, if you talk about the best rappers ever, and people are giving off their names, but nobody ever mentions Andre 3000. And the reason is because Andre 3000 is so far above everybody else that you can't disrespect him by leaving him in the same conversation as Jay-Z or some shit. So that's my take.
Wow. James spin. I agree on the pancake take. Yeah. I think they're also much easier customizable. You can put stuff in them, whatever. But what I will say is I'm a big fan of chicken and waffles. I'm a big fan of chicken and waffles.
Yeah, okay. I think that's a fair point. That's topic for the next podcast. We can talk about our favorite breakfast foods, but I agree with you. So this has been the Tilt Report episode 12. James and Jeremy, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, it's the beginning of baseball season. If you have not already gotten a subscription over at PaydirtTFS.com, then you should use the code MLB2023 to get $10 off your first month. If you are with ETR, then maybe I'll put together another coupon code for ETR subscribers that want to come over and use projections, because I know that they have the solver over there that does do MLB, but I'm happy to work with ETR people as well. I love all the ETR people. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I know Jeremy appreciates it, and we will catch you on the next episode.
Later.